Coronavirus may have turned into a collective battle for the world, but the crisis is unfolding differently in different places. Italy has locked down much of the country's north, including the financial and fashion capital Milan. In South Korea, there is a new policy for purchasing masks, designated weekdays according to one's birthday, and Iran is staring at a political crisis with several government officials infected with the disease. This report details how the world is coping with the crisis.
From the depths of China's Hubei province to over 100 countries across the world, the coronavirus has truly gone global. The world is waking up to the unpleasant realities which China has been living for weeks. But how much have these realities set in? In Europe, the coronavirus has revealed an unusually vulnerable Italy. With 366 deaths and close to 7,375 confirmed cases, Italy has become the worst hit country on the continent. The Italian government has decided to follow the Chinese regime's playbook in handling the outbreak. The quarantine has been extended to cover a quarter of Italy's population. The entire northern region of Lombardy has been placed under lockdown. Along with 14 other provinces in 4 other regions, this includes Venice and Milan. The lockdown is unprecedented. It will impact 16 million people and stay in force until the 3rd of April. The infections are surging. There are some high-profile victims. And the country's top health body says nobody is immune.
Sono positivo al coronavirus.
So I have tested positive with the coronavirus. It is useless to say this in a different way. I went to a meeting last Wednesday at the Prime Minister's office in Rome. A meeting organized to define what the policy would be for the Italian regions.
I feel like I should appeal to everyone by saying this. There are no parts of Italy that are completely immune to the virus. There are parts of Italy in which the virus currently circulates less. But the fact that the virus circulates depends on our behavior.
Thousands of miles away, South Korea has recorded the most infections beyond China. 7,478 people have caught the coronavirus and 53 people have died. The country has been gripped by alarm. People can purchase masks only on the weekday designated for the last digit of one's birth year. The army has been mobilized at hospitals across the country. Entire residential apartments are being disinfected to contain the outbreak. And the airports are empty. More than 100 nations have banned the entry of South Koreans. Not far away in Japan, the coronavirus epidemic has reached deeper into daily life. The virus has claimed 16 lives and infected as many as 1,100 people. The numbers may appear relatively small, but the country has been gripped by fear. All schools across Japan have been shut. As per estimates, that is 16 million children stuck at home. The unprecedented disruption is giving working parents a tough time.
I can't leave them in a daycare center all the time. They might get bored, and it's also worrying to leave them among a lot of kids. The whole day at home would be too long and frustrating as they can't really play outside. So I decided today to come to work with them.
In Iran, the surprising number of government officials succumbing to the virus reveals how the disease doesn't discriminate. The country has reported 7,161 cases and 237 deaths. Just last week, Mohammed Mira Mohammadi, the member of a council that advises Iran's supreme leader, lost his life to the coronavirus. Nearly 3 dozen other Iranian government officials and members of parliament have been infected. Parliament sessions are being called off. The country has also released 70,000 prisoners, fearing the virus may spread inside jails. The real-world consensus of the coronavirus is far deadlier than what we imagined. Accept it or not, the virus is already an epidemic on a global scale. But right now, it is every country for itself. Bureau Report, WION World is One.